Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And already we're underway here.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield.
Can he finish? And he's there to get it away.
David Villa is onto it in a flash.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Buriram United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a cute ball.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's a dangerous ball.
It's run loose, who's going to get there?
That is good alertness.
Roberto, a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Cafu. Parla. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Hullet.
And this is Pele! It's in!
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Parma are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pele pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Spreads it out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And Hullet! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Parla providing an outlet on that flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pele can see things others simply cannot.
Totti is on his own. Hullet.
Pele
Delivers with whip.
and it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Buriram United clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Pele clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Pele picks it up out wide.
Chance! It's in! And they're back in front!
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Buriram United get themselves into the lead. Cafu aims beyond the defence. Now it's Batistuta.
Oh, well played.
Hullet is always scanning the pitch for targets.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Nicely weighted ball.
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Buriram United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Scholes. And this is Batistuta. Parla receives it in a wide position. Buriram United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Scholes. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Oh, well played, well played. Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Baresi gets good distance on it. Pele. Cafu gets a foot in here. Lovely close control. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to pass it through. Out to the right. Parla is onto this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we hit half-time.
Buriram United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Thank you very much.
Buriram United head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. That gets things going for the second half. Robertson. Baresi. Ball played for Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Adams. Cafu. And it's Scholes. Scholes. And he's cut it out. They've got a corner here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that's an excellent interception. Buriram United have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Baresi. Scholes. And he cuts out the supply. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for options for movement. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Now shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Buriram United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That has ended up in no man's land. Batistuta, a probing pass.
There's the header!
No, not the best of headers.
Parma certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Roberto Carlos. Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, good determined running there, but not backed by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And he's picked it up out wide, swings it across. Pele. And it's Hullet. Here's Totti. Hullet. Oh, good read. Seedorf. Now it's Puskas. Thuram. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pele. Rijkaard. Scholes. Now that looks a decent ball. Vieira. And it's Totti. Now it's Pele. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Hullet.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
It's their second corner of the game. David Villa with the short one. Wants to play.
Big chance!
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Shot could be on it! And somehow he kept it out.
Hullet really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
So, third corner of the game. David Villa goes short. And it's Parla. Foot in. Buriram United are looking to go forward now. That is lovely. Nice interception, well timed.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Pele. He's found a way through. It's Pele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Robertson plays it long. Played into the middle. Adams can get it clear. Look at the space here. The cross. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Buriram United presented with a golden opportunity here.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Khan, in the context
Pele.
of the game, he must
Number
save
5,
it.
Hullet. Coming on the field.
It's bounced back off the
Number
post.
12, Van Basten. Number 15.
Looking to go deep.
Rijkaard.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's delightful. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen. He scored! And they are right back within touch! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Parma give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's that, the end. Buriram United are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
Your
time
reflections
for our
then,
special
Jim?
lottery.
I think we just
Please
saw a
grab the
team
tickets you were given when you were
winning
walking
by
through
playing
the
to their
gate.
strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
No, that was never going to make it. Nicely shaped ball.
There's the header!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Steaming on goalwards. Salah. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, they could be caught out here. Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Good ball over the top. Caught offside that time. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Referee has just said play on. And the pass is intercepted. Forwards and with intent. Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely feet. Showing great feet there. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Haaland. Oh, super ball! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pedri conjures time and space where few can. Salah. Gravenberch. And that is expertly dealt with. Great vision. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's definitely not his best. Pedri. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nicely weighted ball.
He's had a shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, this looks sharp. Suarez is onto it in a flash. Suarez concedes a free kick for that. Mohamed Salah has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's Salah. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Hullet. He's away. Picked out brilliantly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Distributed tidily. Gullit. He might be in here.
Goes for a shot!
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Haaland clears it away. He's cut it out.
Great chance!
That's a half-decent try. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Cucurella. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cucurella gets across to intercept that. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedri. Salah. And it's made its way to him. Now there's a fight.
Shoots! Goal! Manchester United!
Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And he shoots! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who...
Big chance!
Now, who's going to be first to this? Deep cross. That's a decent clearance.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mohamed Salah. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please be reminded
So your
that
views on the
drinking is
first
only
half?
allowed in the
Luton
areas shown
will
on this
be
map.
pretty
Thank you
happy
very
with
much
the
for
way
your
they've
cooperation.
performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Luton clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That was good alertness. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Pressure coming in from all directions. He's got away.
Shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And yes, it's him oh, smashing header!
Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looks to the other side. Cucurella has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. It's played through for him. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Buffon, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Haaland. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gravenberch. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bruno Fernandes considers his options. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Pedri. He's dealt with that really well. Kvaratskhelia proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to clear it. Oh, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just eases him off the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's straight offside. Knocks it into space. And it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Ball swung in. And that has been knocked clear. Taken back almost at once. Gullit. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Gravenberch. Pedri to Bruno Fernandes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's picked his way through. Vieira looking for options for movement. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Just the keeper to pick. Haaland! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Substitutions taking place.
Cannavaro did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Stoichkov. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Stoichkov. Tries to play it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. He has found the way through. Delivered in. Decent chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Just cruising! They are cruising! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It's a loose ball. Cleared without hesitation. Burn is very much of the non-shall pass school of defending. And he's managed to gift it back. Done delicately.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cucurella. Bale finds himself offside. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. The sides that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Luton desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah,
Here's a chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Rummenigge. Del Piero. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Now, can they get him away? And this is Del Piero. Cross into the box. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ibrahimovic does really well to win the ball there. Gives it back. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's played it in low. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Looking for options for movement. Played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That has been cut short. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's made a real chance! Not the most convincing of passes. And the counter is on. Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So we're still where we started right now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's only too happy to take that back. He shifted it to the flank, played back in. Deftly away. Roberto Carlos. Thuram cuts it out. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Konate has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's a little off target. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, well measured. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Konate is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Pelé. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just eases him off the ball. Szoboszlai is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rummenigge has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's gone looking for safety. He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. Aimed beyond the defence. Pull it. That is good strength. And that was very necessary. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Aimed forwards.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rummenigge did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rummenigge, and that's aimed into the middle. And that has been clubbed away.
And a chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Thuram. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. It's a promising position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And a quick
No
announcement
goals at
for the
this
benefit
stage,
of
but
anybody
certainly
who
not
is down
devoid of
themselves
action.
a little lost
It is
today.
0-0 here
Please look
at
at the screen
half-time.
for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Oh, chance, surely! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about...
Oh no, what has happened here? Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to play him in. Lahm plays it in. Konate tries to clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Cucurella. Incoming delivery. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Good ball, good take. He is through here. Lahm delivers.
Shoots! They've done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful.
Nedved with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Seedorf. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And he's managed to get rid.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has been knocked clear. Now it's Pelé.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Kvaratskhelia. Coming on the field is number 11, Bale.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Oh, important interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. Lahm. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nesta. He's picked his way through. Oh, that
Decent chance! He scored!
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Szoboszlai. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Del Piero receives it in a wide position.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pullet gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's Zanetti. Out to the right. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline.
Number
It
8.
seems there's going to be a change.
Soboslai. Coming on the field, number 23.
Well, that
David
tackle
Villa.
was certainly sturdy.
Number 18.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Bale puts the ball in. Oh, shooting chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Cucurella.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's beautifully weighted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Dijk. Oh, what a mistake! Zanetti. Can he finish? Nakalele eases the ball away from him. Oh, good-looking ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
And we
Your
come
final
to you
thoughts,
now
Jim?
with a quick
Luton
request
just
for
may have
support
felt
for
a
El
little
Shaarawy
extra
Fund.
pressure.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's really well manoeuvred.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vieira. Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Goes for a shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh, what has happened here? Now the ball in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Costa-Curta spots it and intercepts. He has found the way through. Big chance, must be, and Hullet sticks it away. And they've got their lead back. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Iran go into the lead. He's on it, can he get away? Hullet, and it's been given away. Ball's gone out of play. Costa-Curta. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Otto gets over and intercepts. And it's Otto. It's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looking for options for movement. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Costa-Curta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nedved aims beyond the defence.
Might want to be careful there.
Can he get on the end of this?
Decent chance! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
35 minutes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Luis Suarez.
Quite a thriller. And this is Luis Suarez.
Takes a shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And yes, it's him again. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great vision. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Cannavaro gets it away. Valverde. Can he spark a counter here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Odo knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic is in a really good position out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
He's done very well to take that back. And it's Luis Suarez. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the pass is intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Valverde. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Threads one in. He's in space and looking for options. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. That gets things going for the second half. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Hullet. Van Dijk makes the interception. And he's heaved it away. And they've got a throw. And that's another throw. Out again for a throw-in. Cannavaro. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Luis Suarez. And he's in on goal! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ibrahimovic. Odo. Ibrahimovic. Buffon claims comfortably. No, that was never going to make it. Cruyff. Valverde. Odo. And it's Roberto Carlos. Szoboszlai, who has set up 2 goals. He's found the way through. He's well positioned.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Has a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Spread it left. Robson in acres of space out wide.
He's tried one!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Valverde probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Number 17, Kvaratskhelia. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Bale.
That has not gone well. Robson. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Luis Suarez! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Robson going face-to-face with his great rival. Gullit is flagged offside. It's a pretty loose pass. That's an imaginative pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cannavaro. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Gullit. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's made its way to him. He is through here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Number 7.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substitution in progress.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Gullit. Now it's Gullit. Played out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Nedved. Bale picks it up out wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Szoboszlai. Coming on the field
somewhat
is
off target.
number 19, McAllister. Substitutions taking place.
McAllister. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that has left him in a heap. Driving on and making good progress. And he's straight offside. Khan breathes a sigh. There could be trouble here. And he's had it nicked away. Look at...
And he shoots! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 20,
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
So now the difference is 3. And here's Hullet.
Number
And the whistle's
7,
gone, presumably for offside.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Johan Cruyff. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Cruyff. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Probing pass. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Shoots!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hullet. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's picked it up out wide. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Reminder today that smoking is only allowed.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he said his...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The action has already started.
Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Thuram. He's found the way through.
Can he get on the end of this?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And it's slung out wide.
Not the most accurate pass.
Cruyff tries making a foray down the right.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Odo. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Gullit aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball.
Gullit
Threads one in. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, just Szoboszlai! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pelé.
Nicely weighted ball.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
And it's Gullit. And that could set him on his way.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. This ended up in no man's land.
Iran looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
Tries a shot! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No, he's overshot the green.
Cruyff.
Odo.
Pretty robust defending.
Odo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Pele. Cannavaro tries to clear. Knocks it into space. Fires it, shoots! It's a goal! And they're back in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Buriram United get themselves into the lead. Out towards the flank. And here's Hullet. Soboslai. And he's there to get it away. Knocks it out wide. Luis Suarez. Cruyff. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, he's burst through. Look at the space and the shot.
Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
2 added minutes has been
Wonderfully
indicated.
smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Buriram United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So once again, we're underway. And here's Mbappe. That's a little off target. Szoboszlai can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It scores! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's caused a worry or two.
Scholes just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And we have our very first corner.
Goes for a shot!
Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking to play him in. Mbappe is onto this. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, well played, well played. It's their second corner of the game. No, there's no sort of quality on that. And that has gone straight into touch. Pele, foot in, the ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Buriram United really could have done without this. To turn a deficit into a lead. ground. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
The goal scorer for Iran after 56 minutes is number 18.
Iran go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Nedved. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, such a clever touch. Turan. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! 60 minutes played.
Buriram United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nedved. Nedved always looking for that half a chance. He's got away. He's being urged to shoot. I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Tries to play it through. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Costa Curta goes on a charge down the left. Hullet. Scholes. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram cuts out the pass. Scholes. It's a really well-measured ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had it taken off him. Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he plays one through. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? Now, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Costa Curta has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking for a runner. Hullet is in a really good position out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's managed to get free. Luis Suarez. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That is a great pick out.
Luis Suarez! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great vision. Thuram. That is lovely.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Suarez. Number 7, Pele.
5 minutes to
Number
add.
5,
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Number 19,
He's got tall.
Shevchenko.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Francesco Totti. There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko gets into some space. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. And here's Totti. Nice control. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And we come to you
Thrilling,
now with a
nail-biting,
quick
perhaps
request for
frustrating
support
until the
for our
very
charity
end.
fund,
But we do
Champion
have a
Football.
winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's in on goal! Big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So, a breakthrough already. Not the most convincing of passes. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai, good strong midfield running here. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, nice interception. Iran with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Costa Curta tries to clear. He's in a great position here. Strokes it. He's tried one! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Pull it. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He rises! In he goes again! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 7, Luis Suarez.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's had a chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Roberto Carlos. It's a sharp pass. Scholes. It's a searching pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira. And it's Soboslai. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Showing great feet there. And it's Soboslai. Tries to pass it.
He's having a shot!
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
It's their second corner of the game.
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic goes steaming forward.
He's gone for goal!
Corner number 2 then. Parla plays it short. Costa Curta. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position.
Shapes to shoot! He scored!
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kvaratskhelia. An instinctive delivery. Tries to get it clear. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Parla has it out wide and in space. Fired deep towards the back post. Costa Curta can get it clear. And it's lofted through here. Maldini. And Parla. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Parla. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball.
There will be
Pull
3
it.
minutes added time.
That's the keeper's ball. That has been slung wide. There's the crossfield ball. Parla. Foot in. Suarez is onto it in a flash. And he's there to belt it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time.
Just a quick
Astonishing.
announcement, it is now time for our
Well,
special
for me,
lottery.
it's a lead that's
Please
thoroughly
grab the tickets you
deserved,
were given
Peter.
when you were
They've
walking through the
been
gates.
quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
That gets things going for the second half. Cannavaro. Maldini. Played out to the right. Great vision. And it's played in. Big header! Keeper always had the measure of that. Knocks it into space. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nedved. That's a shade optimistic. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. It's Luis Suarez! Robson. Scholes. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Villa. He's through here. Thuram cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vieira. Shifted it to the flank. There's no flag. Kvaratskhelia! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Szoboszlai plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the through ball.
There's the shot! It's a goal!
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No way through. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, played right into his path. And he's found a way past.
He's had a shot!
He can get that clear. Scholes carries the ball down the right. That's an imaginative pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Roberto Carlos. He's given it away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Luis Suarez. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Goes for the shot!
He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nedved. Played out to the left flank.
And he's had a hit!
And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Luton really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he welcomes it in. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Suka-suka. Coming on the field is
Well, that looks a
number
decent ball.
19,
Goes for goal!
Substitution in progress.
Threads one in. And this is Hullet. Valverde. Van Dijk. Can he get on the end of this?
Chance for a shot! Now,
It's in! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Looking for the run. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's there to retrieve it.
Look at the space here. It's net! No, it's wide.
Two minutes to be added on. He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my...